Hello and welcome to week 2 of the Healthy Eating Bootcamp. My name is Holly Niles and I'm a functional medicine clinical nutritionist. And we hope that you've made a good start with week 1 using some of the tips, the tools, some of the resources that we sent you to get you on this path of really incorporating healthy eating in an easy way. So today I'm going to dive a little deeper into protein. Why is protein so important? And protein is really made up of amino acids, which are kind of like building blocks. If you think of the example of a train with cars attached, that is really the way our proteins come into our body breaks them down, and it uses those individual amino acids for specific purposes. And some of the key purposes are things like our structure, our cells, our organ, our connective tissue all require that protein. We also know that our immune system requires protein to make things like immunoglobulins, which are really our antibodies, the way we defend against a foreign invader in our immune system. Also our enzymes. So some of you may have taken digestive enzymes. They are based on protein, but also there are different metabolism enzymes, things that help our detox pathways work, and different energy production all require enzymes. And also hormones, even hormones like insulin, they have at the basis of them protein. And we know hormones like insulin are very powerful messengers between our organs and our cells. And so it's important to support that. And we might say overall that protein is really like the structure, the backbone of our bodies. And we know whether we're 5 or 45 or 85, we're going to always want to support our growth, our repair, and our structure. Last week, we talked about how much protein, giving guidelines like the size of the palm of your hand or the size of a deck of cards, or maybe for a child, half that. And today we're going to dive a little deeper into the sources of protein. So we know there are both animal and plant sources of protein. When we're in the animal world, we want to look for clean sources of protein, hormone-free, chemical-free, antibiotic-free, organic, even locally grown are great options. If you look perhaps in a local paper, you may find you may have a farmer close by who raises chickens or eggs or even beef. And that's a great way to get a clean resource. When we look at all of those resources, things like pork, beef, poultry, eggs, dairy, even fish and shellfish, we're still going to have that same eye to get the cleanest sources possible. You'll notice a link in your email that tells you where to find a list of, for example, the least mercury fish, the fish that are the cleanest and the best to consume. By the same token, we have plant protein, so legumes, nuts, and seeds, and those are a great option. They're economical, they're great to balance out our animal protein, so you may actually substitute beans or a bean pasta in a meal, or even combining them. Chicken or beef combined with some legumes or beans or lentils is a great way to maximize both the plant and the animal proteins. So we hope that that's a helpful bit of information to talk more deeply about the importance of protein and understanding how to utilize it in your day-to-day meals. Thanks so much for listening in, and we'll be back next week talking a little bit more. If you have questions or comments, we welcome those on our Ask Me Anything page. And thanks so much for tuning in today. Bye-bye.